Hi guys, I'm back today with a plan with me in my personal journal. I'm going to use this little mini kit that I found online. Well, it really wasn't a mini kit. I made it into one, excuse me, for my journal, and I did tweak a few things on it as I usually do, like the size of the boxes, and I did create the days here. So this will be for the week of December 5th through 11th. And with that said, let's get this started. Okay. I'm going to take my pages out of frame here because, like I said, this is my personal journal and I do have some stuff written in the pages behind it. So, there we go. I am keeping my self-created smaller pages in my mini happy planner, which it will start, the date for it will start December 26th, and then I'll start using the pages in it. This is the washi I've picked out to go down the side. It's about the closest thing I've got. It's not a perfect match, but I think it'll work. So, this shouldn't take too long. I don't do a whole lot with my personal journal, but I do like to decorate it a little bit and dress it up a little. I can't remember how, if I start, okay, I start the top with this and that. So, let's see. Let's get this one on there first. I am really enjoying my personal journal so much. I never realized how much I missed my journaling until I got back into it, and it helps me so much. And my faith journal, which I showed in another video, it has really given me such joy as well, and has helped me so much as well. I do suggest a personal journal or a faith journal for anyone. You just don't know how much you need it and enjoy it until you actually get a chance to use one. Okay, so we're going to start out with this week. On the first box, we're going to start out with this week, and then we'll go from there. I did go ahead and label my boxes with the dates, since I did create this specifically for this week. I figured it would make it a little bit easier than trying to come up with numbers and such. So, I think it'll work out fine. May end up being the way that I do it from now on. It wasn't any extra steps or time to do it that way, since I was creating the date boxes anyways, and sticking the numbers on there was no big deal. I'm going to be so excited when it goes over to my Happy Planner pages, because they're a little bit bigger and they do offer me a little bit more room to write. I'm very limited on these small pages that I designed, but I did design them just to hold me until my mini planner date started. So, and I did punch them to go into my mini planner so I could keep all my entries together, not have to chase them here, there, and everywhere, have a separate binder for them. I think it's worked out really well. I did, as you can see, the holes are different here. I did start out with it in my personal planner, but then I was of the opinion, well, if I lost my personal planner or misplaced it, I didn't want someone to see my journal. So I thought it best to just use my mini happy planner that I had, which is what I originally, like I said, intended and bought it for, but it didn't start as soon as I wanted. So had to switch the time frame around and everything, but I think everything will be fine. Go ahead and put these down, which I think this top one's going to be a little bit long because I did not account for the header, but that's okay. We will take care of that with the old X-Acto knife. I need to find me a straight edge. I never have what I need when I need it. I think I'm prepared, and I never am. It's always something I forget. In this case, it was the ruler. But in all honesty, I forgot that it was offset that much, and I didn't think I'd need it. I didn't want to do one box completely different from the rest for that reason. So I wasn't sure what box I was going to put at the top. So this will be fine. As long as I can get it off there without messing the page up too much, we'll be good. Didn't seem to cut very well, so let's cut that again. I'm not the best with an X-Acto knife. I'm always afraid I'm going to push too much and cut all the way through, so I tend not to push enough. And it seems to be what the problem is, the sticker itself. But we got it. There we go. That's good. Okay, so we got that one. Let's see, what will we put under it? We'll put the pine cones under it. I really like these pine cones. This is a really rustic set, and I really like it. It's something burlap, maybe Christmas burlap or something like that, and it just really spoke to me. So I think it was geared towards the Erin Condren, so my stickers are off a little bit. I thought I'd resize them, but I think I did, but then in the interest of keeping it on these size pages, I must have sized them back down, which is no big deal. It'll be fine. They're still pretty and still decorative, and will still offer me a little bit of space to journal here. I haven't been writing a whole lot. That's why I wasn't worried about how big they were. Like I said, I think they'll be okay. Let's see, what do we want to put next? We'll put this one. No, we will put the wreath next. Sorry about that. Had an interruption. Had a phone call. So it's been a slow day on the phone, so I thought I'd do something to help pass the day. Fridays are usually slow, and I'm trying to get excited for Christmas, but this year is going to be a very slim year for me and my girls, and I'm not going to be able to buy as much for family as I would like, and I've been having a few problems with my computer, so I mean, it's just one thing right after another, it seems like, and it always happens during the holidays. I don't know about you all, but it seems like it always happens during the holidays. It's the most inconvenient time. It's like it picks that inconvenient time to do it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm very blessed in what I do have and what I can do, and I would never complain about what I do have. It just seems like at the holidays are hard enough, and then something will always happen. I don't know. I just wonder if it's just my luck or if others have the same problem. Sometimes you feel like the universe is ganging up on you. But that's where my faith journal comes into play. It grounds me, reminds me that the good Lord has a plan for everything, and whether I understand it or not, just kindly go with the flow, and He will take care of me. Several years back, I did hand my life over to Him. So, but some days you do wonder what's up, for lack of a better term. Okay, I don't think I'm going to put those two boxes on my weekend. I think I'm going to use my weekend bander here and maybe turn it sideways, since it is the total weekend that I want to include on it. So I think that will work better that way than it would the other way. Oh yes, that works very nice. I like that. And let's see, we have a little bit of deco here. I don't need any check boxes. I don't use those. On some of these, I am going to put, I put some wording on these stars here. Kind of like to use them. I put smile, live, laugh, giggle, and rejoice. Love to put rejoice on Sunday. So I think that's what I will do. Put rejoice there. Remind myself to smile. I'll put that on Mondays because Mondays are so rough. But I will remind myself to smile. Then the middle of the week, I will remind myself to laugh. And then on Fridays, I'll remind myself to giggle because the week's over. And I think that's all I'm going to do to that other than my washi. Now, there is some washi down the side here, but I really don't think it's going to be wide enough for what I want and need. So I will just save that kit for another time, the rest of that kit. And I will use my washi that I pulled out here. I've turned it to a washi buying machine like no one I know. I want to buy every little piece of washi I see, and I love it. I come to find that that is probably just as enjoyable for me as is the whole creating the stickers and planning the planners, and it's just all, the whole concept is just wonderful. Wish I had don't know what I did with my, I'm going to cut it because that's just tearing, it's just not working. I don't know what I did with my card that I used to tear it, my Lowe's card. I must put it up somewhere safe, and it's so safe that I do not know where it's at. The ultimate safe. So I just have to do it old school here. I think that'll be fine. That looks pretty good with it. Can't believe that Christmas is so close, and I haven't even I got to work on my Christmas cards and get them sent out because I am making my own this year, and I got to do cookies and the nuts that I make each year. I do candied nuts and give them away. That will be primarily what most of my gifts are to family and friends, is the baked goods, because I can really be economizing with that. And I never know what to buy anyone because everybody's tastes are so different anymore, and it's hard to buy for kids because they want the most popular, most expensive thing, or they're not satisfied. And like I said, I don't have a lot to spend, and I'm out of touch with kids because I don't have my own. I have 2 little doggies. They're my children, so as to say. They're my girls. I refer to them as the girls. And they will even be me and them both will be having a skimpy Christmas for us. But like I said, it's all good. They will get something, and they enjoy every toy they get. So I mean, and I'm trying not to buy anything for myself. I'm trying to hold out on a new computer, but fates may dictate that I have to get one. So we will see. I'm going to go ahead and punch this real quick with my Levenger. Just give me a moment to get that. I am loving this hole punch. I just am not loving how heavy it is. It is really, really heavy. And that's the only part I'm not liking about it, is the heaviness. But other than that, it is a nifty little thing to have. Definitely. I would suggest it for anyone scrapbooking and planning, because it just, I tried to round the hole punching and all that, which is fine, but it just doesn't have as good a fit to me. And when I do a lot of, when I did create my fate journal and I was punching pages, it just made it quicker and easier. So, let's get this put back into my journal here. I think that's all I'm going to do to this one. It's very decorative, very nice. Still have a little bit of room to journal here. And that is my personal journal for the week of December 5th through 11th. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, and share. As always, from me and the girls here at Hattie's Attic, have a blessed day, and we wish you the merriest of Christmases with those you love. Bye, guys.